Key point 1. Learn from the best in the biz. In the business world, few have mastered its challenges as effectively as Donald J. Trump. This summary will explore his story as one of modern day's most prominent business people. Furthermore, we will decode the essential components of a negotiation success and how to apply these lessons in everyday life. We all face situations where we must challenge conventional thinking, stand against adversaries, or lean on our allies. At some point, we all have to negotiate through personal or professional challenges. And who better to learn from than someone who has always been in the limelight for his unique approach to doing business? In his candid style, Trump unpacks his strategies to ensure his ventures thrive. His mantra is simple: think big. But thinking big isn't just about having grand ideas. It's about having the confidence to back those ideas, stick to personal convictions, and persevere through challenges. While adaptability is the key to thriving in an ever-changing environment, staying true to your original intentions is just as important. Let's be clear. The road to success is never easy. Success isn't just about winning, but rising every time you fall. Dare to dream big, as that's where greatness begins. Trump's life offers an illuminating glimpse into the psyche of an entrepreneur. We get to see how principles are not just theoretical constructs, but are the bedrock for decision-making, launching ventures, and striking deals. So, gear up for an enlightening journey. Embrace these lessons, and who knows, your next significant deal might be just around the corner. Let's dive in and uncover the art of thinking big and winning even bigger. Key point 2. The 7 principles of success. Making deals the Trump way is not just about strategies, it's a mindset. Let's dive deep into these mechanics. 1. Aim high, push hard. At the core of Trump's deal-making strategy is simplicity. He sets an ambitious target and pursues it relentlessly until he reaches his initial goal. While it might sound straightforward, it requires a unique combination of ambition and tenacity. 2. It's in the genes, but courage is key. There's a belief that deal-making is innate. You're either born with it or not. Trump is a proponent of this idea, but he also emphasizes another crucial element: courage. Having an instinct is excellent, but it's only practical with the courage to act on it. Many might possess the talent to achieve great things, but their hesitations and fears hinder them. 3. The power of thinking big. While everyone engages in thought, few dare to think beyond the ordinary. Trump's mantra has always been to think big. What is the point of setting boundaries for our aspirations? Our fear of change, success, or even of making critical decisions limits us. Breaking out of these self-imposed limitations can lead to incredible outcomes. 4. Know your audience. Understanding your market is paramount. It's not just about having something valuable, but knowing who will value it. This principle can apply beyond business deals. Think about job interviews, presentations, or even personal relationships. 5. Hold your cards close. In deal-making, showing desperation can be your downfall. It's like a poker game. If your opponent senses your dismay, they'll take advantage of it. The secret is always maintaining strength and confidence, regardless of internal uncertainty. 6. Sometimes fight fire with fire. Staying positive and maintaining a composed demeanor is generally recommended. However, there will be times when aggression is the only way out. It's essential to gauge the situation and decide when to adopt a more assertive stance. 7. Honor your commitments. Integrity is also crucial. Making false promises might get you short-term gains, but you must deliver on your word for long-term success. In the world of business and life in general, trust is everything. Once lost, it's tough to regain. In short, Trump's deal-making style revolves around ambition, instinct, courage, and understanding. We'll only truly realize our potential by daring to leave our comfort zones. Key point 3. Remember your roots. Every successful individual has a past, a foundation that shaped their beliefs, values, and approach toward life. In the case of Donald Trump, much of his business sense and personality can be traced back to his formative years, primarily influenced by his family, especially his father, Fred Trump. Fred Trump was a strong and determined person. Born in New Jersey in 1905, he faced many challenges growing up. His father ran a successful restaurant in Sweden, but struggled with alcoholism. His mother, Elizabeth, taught him the meaning of hard work as she single-handedly supported 3 children as a seamstress. Given these circumstances, young Fred played the man of the house, an experience that likely instilled a sense of responsibility and leadership in him. By 1936, Fred had married Mary McLeod and started their family together. In his early years, he gained experiences, lessons, and values that he passed on to his children, especially Donald. Donald's blunt approach to life and behavior is deeply rooted in the teachings and influence of his father. Fred emphasized the importance of toughness, especially in the challenging business environment they were part of. Competence, motivation, and efficiency were principles to live by. Learn from your family's experiences to gain your unique strengths. Donald's journey into adulthood was marked by discipline. When Donald was 13, Fred decided that a military school was best for his son. This experience at the New York Military Academy, culminating with Donald's appointment as captain of the cadets during his senior year, further ingrained leadership qualities in him. Having the confidence to question and be curious sets Donald apart from others. Additionally, the insights Donald gained from Fred were invaluable. Throughout his life, he strived to make a name for himself, to be more than just Fred Trump's son. This hunger propelled him into new business ventures, constantly searching for faster and more enormous success. This relentless determination, combined with his understanding of value and cost from Fred, is at the core of Trump's business philosophy. He's not one to splurge unnecessarily. Instead, he understands the importance of each penny. His focus has always centered on efficient, value-driven spending. In essence, the story of Donald Trump's success is about the lessons learned, values inherited, and a constant desire to forge his own path. Did you know? In 2021, Forbes estimated Donald Trump to have a net worth of $2.9 billion. Key point 4. Take risks where others won't. College is when most students are either buried in their books or attending late-night parties. But the young Trump had his eyes on a different prize. His peers couldn't understand why he was so engrossed in studying the Federal Housing Administration's foreclosure listings. But Trump saw something. He wasn't looking for short-term gains. He was laying the foundation for a career in real estate that would eventually make him a household name. In Cincinnati, Ohio, Swifton Village was an ambitious project that had taken a downward spiral. Imagine a vast apartment development with 1,200 units, 800 of which were vacant. The developers had hit a financial dead end, and the once promising project now stood as a failed endeavor. But where others saw doom, Trump saw potential. Taking a non-obvious approach might yield the best results. Like many businesses, real estate relies as much on vision as it does on numbers. While Trump acknowledged the value of data, he was more inclined to trust his instincts and observations. After securing a deal with the help of his father, they managed to purchase Swifton Village for less than half of its price. But this acquisition was just the beginning. Turning the tide for a failed project is no small feat. The real challenge was transforming the empty, derelict units into homes people would want to live in and pay for. It required meticulous planning, team management, and a touch of class. One of the first things Trump did was deal with existing non-paying tenants, ensuring they vacated the premises. To elevate the aesthetics of the complex and give it an aura of sophistication, he added white shutters to the windows. He also knew maintaining an immaculate environment would be a key selling point. After the refurbishments, Trump started an aggressive marketing campaign. Advertisements filled the newspapers, inviting potential tenants to the newly renovated Swifton Village. The response was overwhelming. The once deserted building buzzed with life within a year. But Trump's strategy didn't stop there. After nurturing and maintaining the value of Swifton Village for a few years, he decided to put the houses up for sale. As a result, the houses fetched double their initial investment. The Swifton Village project is a testament to Trump's vision, tenacity, and ability to turn adversity into opportunity. For Trump, it was his first personal victory in the real estate arena, setting the stage for many more. Key point 5. From decadence to prosperity. In the early 1970s, with a net worth of approximately $200,000, the young Trump primarily invested in Brooklyn and Queens properties before deciding to shift to Manhattan. Despite Manhattan's soaring real estate prices, he patiently waited for the right opportunity. Initially, he rented a modest studio apartment. which marked his transition from a borough resident to a city dweller. Though humble, the move thrilled him, and the streets of Manhattan became his classroom, teaching him about the intricacies of the city's real estate. To further immerse himself in Manhattan's elite scene, Trump joined Le Club, the city's most exclusive club at the time. Despite facing initial challenges in gaining membership due to his unfamiliarity among the elite, his persistence paid off. This move was not just about real estate or socializing. It demonstrated his ambition, adaptability, and growth. During this time, Trump also learned about Penn Central's ownership of several old hotels in Midtown Manhattan, including the Commodore. While the other hotels were moderately successful, the Commodore was in dire straits, losing money and defaulting on property taxes. It was an opportunity Trump couldn't pass up. The Commodore had an unbeatable location despite its deteriorated state. The area surrounding the Commodore was in decline, with many buildings in foreclosure. Yet Trump saw potential. Thousands of commuters from Connecticut and Westchester flooded those streets daily, so the location wasn't at fault. It was the hotel. Trump believed that if he could transform the Commodore, its prime location would ensure its success. Sometimes, new ideas can give a second life to failed projects. The once fading Commodore underwent a spectacular transformation. Its worn appearance adopted a stunning curtain wall of shimmering, reflective glass. By September 1980, the world witnessed the rebirth of this landmark as the Grand Hyatt. Once a symbol of financial decay, the hotel rose from its ashes like a phoenix. Since its reopening, it has consistently generated profits exceeding $30 million annually. Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. The real excitement is playing the game. Donald J. Trump. The revival of the Commodore isn't just a story of bricks, mortar, and glass. It's a heartwarming tale of determination, foresight, and faith that even the most neglected places can shine brightly with the right touch. Key point 6. The Tower of Ambition. Located in the heart of New York, this building is a testament to human ambition and architectural ingenuity. Trump Tower is not merely a building of steel and glass, but a beacon of vision and relentless pursuit of excellence. Just because something didn't work for someone else doesn't mean it won't work for you. From a prime piece of overlooked real estate to a symbol of urban revitalization, the story behind Trump Tower is a triumph in transformation. Its journey was fraught with challenges, complex city politics, daunting legal hurdles, and a multifaceted construction process. Yet it was through resilience, strategic thinking, and sometimes sheer willpower that the project not only took off but soared, altering the city's skyline forever. Behind the grandeur lie countless narratives, each person contributing a unique thread to its creation. From pragmatic rent collectors to savvy legal experts navigating zoning laws and environmental regulations, every role was pivotal. The tower's construction was a high-stakes negotiation, requiring careful strategy and compromise. The tale of the Trump Tower is also one of personal evolution. It's the tale of a young Trump emerging from his father's shadow, grasping the trade, and forging his path to success. From earning pocket change to a profound understanding of business resilience, these lessons molded his approach to life and commerce. This place has become a bustling marketplace, tourist beacon, and community pillar. Even a mundane lunch reflects a pragmatic view of time, a resource just as valuable as the real estate upon which the tower stands. Every detail of the building, from majestic designs to the tiniest fixtures, is a piece of a grand puzzle. So, Trump Tower serves as a reminder that reaching great heights requires grounding in reality, an eye on the future, and unwavering focus. It's a chronicle, not just of building a structure, but of constructing a dream, piece by piece, until it stands tall for all to see. A true monument to the art of making the impossible possible. The most important thing in life is to love what you're doing, because that's the only way you'll ever be really good at it. Donald J. Trump. Conclusion. These stories offer glimpses into the realities for those venturing into the business arena. They are filled with unexpected turns, practical strategies, and the art of decision-making under pressure. Imagine standing at a construction site, the air thick with dust and anticipation, and suddenly, a section of the parking garage caves in. It's a jarring reminder that risk looms even with the best plans. Yet it's not just about escaping close calls, but finishing what you started. Despite its initial tremors, the site must stand to become a bustling hub that generates revenue with every step. You have explored a great deal about making wise choices. The choice to stay local, to nurture opportunities within an arm's reach rather than overextending, exemplifies a strategic mindset. Business isn't always about growing wider. Sometimes, it's about deepening the roots of where you already are. Another vital point is discipline. In business, as in life, prestige must never cloud the judgment of value. Always know when to hold and when to fold. Business success hinges on blending instinct, experience, and occasional strokes of luck. It's a world where risks are managed, not shunned, and opportunities are seized, not just contemplated. These principles don't apply only to business. They extend to life. They encourage intentional decision-making, bold action with careful planning, and a willingness to pivot when challenges arise. So, as you step out into your various paths, remember these lessons and use them to carve out your own success stories. Try this. Make a habit of revisiting and reassessing risks regularly. Evaluate expenses regularly to identify areas for cost reduction. Use thorough research to back up your negotiation stance. Cultivate a habit of exploring new trends, markets, and technologies that may benefit your goals.